Who among you here wants to visit Philippines, guys? Who wants to visit Philippines? No, no wants to. No one wants to go to the Philippines. Okay. Who wants to come here in the future in Philippines, guys? Do you wanna come here? Do you wanna try? Oh my God! Oh wow! Very happy. I'm very happy. Miss Aki wants to come here. Okay, Miss Akare. Okay, how about Miss Aki? Miss Aki, do you wanna come here in the Philippines?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God! Teacher is now happy too. Okay. How about Miss Yuka? Do you wanna visit here?
Yes.
Yes, oh my God. Thank you, guys. Okay, lastly, let's have Miss Hannah. How about Miss Hannah? Yes, for Miss Hannah. Okay, very good. Okay, so guys, since all of you want to come here in the Philippines, okay, before we start the lesson, I want to ask you what are the things that you want to try if you will come here? Do you want to try? Do you want to go to the beautiful places in the Philippines? Do you want to try our food? Do you want to try our like we have festival here. Do you want to experience our festivals in the Philippines? So what do you want to do, guys, if you will come here in the future? Okay, I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna start first with Miss Yuka. Miss Yuka, what do you wanna do in the Philippines if you will go here someday?
More time, please.
Oh, sure. Okay, so Miss Yuka, in the future, if you visit Philippines, what do you want to do, or what do you want to
Mm,
try? Yes.
I want to go to sea.
Oh my God. Okay. Very good. So you want to go to the beautiful beaches in the Philippines. Okay. Well, nice one. Nice one. Yes, I will remember that, Miss Yuka. I will go with you. Okay? Thank you, Miss Yuka. Okay, next. How about Miss Akare? What do you want to try here, Miss Akare?
I want to meet Philippines people.
People, oh my God. So are you there, Miss Akare? Okay, very good. So Miss Akare, she wants to make friends with Filipino people. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So don't worry, Miss Akare, we are already friends. So yes, you have one friend
Thank
in the
you.
Philippines. Okay. Thank you, Miss Akare. That's nice. Okay, how about Miss Aki? What do you want to do here in the future, Miss Aki?
Oh, I want to eat Philippines food.
Oh my God, we should go together to Filipino restaurant. Okay. What kind of food do you like, Miss Aki? Do you want meat? Do you want vegetables?
I like vegetable.
Vegetables. Sorry. Don't worry, there's a lot of vegetables here. Okay? I will give you some in the future. Okay. Well, thank you. Nice one, Miss Aki. Thank you so much. Next, let's try to have Miss Hannah. Okay, Miss Hannah, how about you? Uh, yeah. All right. Miss Hannah, I can't hear you, Miss Hannah. I'm so sorry. Just for a moment. Let me. Okay, just for a while. Okay, for a moment, girls. Just for a while. All right. Okay, there. Okay. Well, anyways, okay. So I guess Miss Hannah is having some problems there. So let's try to continue, guys. Okay, just for a moment. Okay, so guys, let's start with our lesson. So for this afternoon, we will be talking about this. Okay, Miss Akare, can you please read the title of the lesson?
Poverty poverty in the Philippines.
Very good. Okay, so for this afternoon, guys, I know you're very excited to visit beautiful places in the Philippines, but this time we're going to talk about poverty in the Philippines. Okay, by the way, when we say poverty, it means it's the condition of being very poor. That's poverty. Very poor, condition of being poor, very poor in the Philippines. Okay, so this is one of the problems that we have here, and let's try to find out more about this problem. All right, so let's start. Okay, by the way, in this program, we will learn about my country, which is Philippines. We're going to learn about the poverty, the condition here in the Philippines, and we're going to discuss about the solution. All right, very good. So let's get started, guys. So for test number 1, we're going to know more about Philippines. Okay, so I want to ask you guys. Okay. So I want to ask you guys, why do you think we are experiencing poverty in the Philippines? Why there is poverty in the Philippines? Okay, let me have Miss Yuka. Okay, Miss Yuka, why do you think in the Philippines why we have poverty? For a moment. Okay, this one.
One more time, please.
Oh, sure, Miss Yuka. Okay, so Miss Yuka, as teacher said a while ago, in the Philippines, there are very poor people in the Philippines. So why do you think we have those poor people here in our country, Miss Yuka?
Mm, because mm, mm,
Because?
mm,
Okay, I seconded. Okay, you can do it, Miss Yuka.
mm, I don't know.
Oh, it's fine, not a problem. Teacher, because I'm here in Japan. I don't know in the Philippines. Okay, not a problem, Miss Yuka. Okay, at this time, let's try to have Miss Akare. Okay, you can have your guess. Okay, not a problem with me. How about you, Miss Akare? Can you, like, yes, why do you think we are experiencing poverty in the Philippines?
Mm, workers are forced to work for low
Mm.
low cost.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good answer. Okay, so teacher, maybe in the Philippines, if you have a job, if you work, you will only get small, little money in the Philippines. Oh, that's a good reason, and it's really true. So in the Philippines, if we work, guys, we only get little money like that. So that's why most of us here, we are experiencing poverty. All right. Okay. That's a nice insight, Miss Akari. Thank you so much. Okay, but don't worry because right now we're going to know the reasons why in the Philippines we have like poverty condition here. Okay, but first, let's know more guys about Philippines. Okay, I want to have Miss Akiko. Miss Aki. Okay, Miss Aki. Okay, what do you know about Philippines, Miss Aki? Let's have a game. Let's have a game. So, guys, I will ask you questions, and if you know the answer, you can raise your hand. Okay? So, guys, who knows the capital city of the Philippines? What is the capital of the Philippines, guys? What's the name of the capital city of the Philippines? If Japan is Tokyo, Philippines is... Oh, yes, Miss Aki. Yes, Miss Aki.
Manila.
Oh, very good. Oh, nice one, Miss Aki. You got 1 point there. Yes. So if Japan is Tokyo, Philippines, it's Manila. Good job. Good job. Nice one. Okay, next. I have number 2 question. If you know the answer, you can raise your hand. Okay. Guys, if Japan is yen, Philippine is what? If Japan is yen and okay, Philippine is what? What is the name of the currency in the Philippines? Who wants the answer? Okay. You can do it. Okay, I will call someone. Okay, let me have Miss Hannah. Okay, Miss Hannah, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now. Miss Luckily, yes. Thank you so much. Okay, it's very good now. Okay, so Miss Anna, yes, if, if Japan, Miss Anna is yen, Philippine is what?
Peso.
Very good. Okay, nice one. Good job, Miss Hannah. So, 1 point for Miss Hannah. So, Philippine, the name of our currency, it's peso. Okay, good job, good job. 1 point for Miss Hannah, 1 point for Miss Aki. Next. Okay, guys, if Japan is Japanese, Philippine is what? Again, if Japan is Japanese, Philippine is what? What do you call teacher, guys? Am I American? No, I'm not American. I'm not Korean. I am... Who can guess the answer? Okay, Miss Yuka, Miss Yuka.
English.
English no, Miss Yuka. I wish, not English. If Japan, it's Japanese. We call the people in Japan Japanese. Philippine, what do we call the people in Philippines, guys? It's... Okay. Nice try, Miss Yuka. It's okay. Okay, Miss Akare. Let's have Miss Akare. It's...
Filipino.
Oh, very good. Okay, nice one. So in Philippines, guys, you call the people there Filipino. So teacher, I'm Filipino. Okay? All right, good job. Nice one, nice one. So Miss Hannah got 1, Miss Aki got 1, Miss Akari got 1, Miss Yuka 100. 100 points. Okay, joke only. Okay, but anyways, try to remember that one, guys. So right now, let's explore more about Philippines. Okay, just for a moment. There. Okay, so this is my country, guys. I hope you can see it there. Let me have it there. Okay, so this is my country. This one. Okay, so I will ask. Okay, all right. So again, Miss Yuka, what is the capital of the Philippines, Miss Yuka?
Manila.
Very good. So the capital of the Philippines, it's Manila. Okay. Next, Miss Hannah, what are the official languages of the Philippines, Miss Hannah?
Filipino.
Very good. So our language, guys, it's Filipino, and our second language, it's English. All right, very good. Thank you. Next, let me have Miss Aki. Miss Aki, how about Philippine currency? What do we call that? Philippine money.
Peso.
Very good. It's peso. Okay, last one. Let me have Miss Akare. Miss Akare, what is the time difference of Philippines and Japan? If 12 p.m. in Japan, If 12 p.m. in the Philippines, in Japan, it's
1 p.m.
very good. So it's 1 hour difference, Philippines to Japan. Okay? All right, very good, guys. And lastly, I'm gonna have Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah, how many people are there in the Philippines? Population. What's the population of the Philippines? It's teacher, it's very big, teacher. You can turn this, Hannah.
Wait a moment.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
1 million?
Okay, you're right.
Or I 1 million nine. Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Very good, Sana. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Okay, so it's 109,048,269. So it's very, yeah, there's a lot of people here, guys. So if you come here, you can meet a lot of Filipinos. Okay. All right, good job. Okay, thank you, guys. So this is just the brief overview of the Philippines. Okay, so this time, guys, we're going to have another activity. Okay, so I have here a question on the screen. Miss Yuka, can you please read the question, Miss Yuka?
Do you know the GDP ranking of Japan in 2020?
20, very good. That's cute. Okay. By the way, when we say GDP, guys, so this is gross domestic product. Okay, so this is the economy of your country. So I'm searching here the translation just for a moment. In Japanese, GDP, we call this one. Okay, teacher will chat you guys just for a moment. Okay, this one, guys. Oh, where is the chat? Okay, so that we will understand it better. Oh, it's not only for Miss Hannah, but for, okay, okay, just for a moment. Oh, there. Sorry. Okay, I've searched it to Miss Hannah. Okay, this one, Miss Aki. All right, this for Akare. Oh, we call that one GDP. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so example right now in 2020, okay, so the top 10 or top 5 countries with the highest GDP, number 1 it's America, number 2 it's China, and so on and so forth. So there are two countries which get the highest rank in GDP. That's the economy, okay? All right, so this time let's try to identify. Okay, how about Japan, guys? What is the rank of Japan worldwide? Okay, let me have Miss Akare.
Oh, 50.
Why it's so far, Miss Akare? 50. Okay, that's a good guess. Okay, I need to find out the your other classmates' answer. Okay, 50 for Miss Akare. How about Miss Hannah? What's your guess?
Third.
Third. Oh wow, that's a good one. Okay, very good. Okay, how about Miss Aki? What's your guess, Miss Aki? In Japan, no. America number 1, second China, third, fourth, fifth. Where is Japan there, Miss Aki?
9.
Ninth. Okay. Okay, that's a good guess. Okay. How about Miss Yuka?
5.
Fifth. Oh my God. Okay, let's try to find out the correct answer. Well, anyways, guys, Japan, you are at the third rank, number 3. So, Miss Akare, you're very far. 50, Miss Akare. Okay, but Japan, of course, you are the third, guys. So, America, China, and of course, Japan. Okay, very good. Nice guess, guys. Next, how about Philippines? Where do you think? Philippines. What is the rank of Philippines in terms of GDP? Is it 100? Is it what do you think, guys? You can try to guess. Okay, let me have Miss Aki. What's your guess, Miss Aki? What's our rank?
50.
50. Okay, that's a good guess. 50. Okay, okay. How about Miss Yuka? What's your guess, Miss Yuka?
30.
30. Oh, wow, that's a good guess for Miss Yuka. Okay, let's try to find out who got the correct answer. Okay, how about Miss Hannah? What's your guess?
20.
20. Oh my God, I'm very happy with that. 20. Okay. How about Miss Akare?
25.
25. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, so this time, let's find out who got the nearest answer. Okay? So actually, guys, Philippines is at the 32nd rank. So we rank 32. So Miss Yuka got the correct answer. It's very near. So if Japan is the third, Philippines it ranks 32 in terms of GDP. Okay? All right, very good here. That's all for that. Okay? So this time, let's try to find out, guys, what does it mean to be the 32nd of the world's GDP ranking? So, what does it mean if we belong to 32nd, 50? What does it mean if we belong to the first, the second, and the third? What do you think is the difference between America, China, Japan, and the other countries down the list, like Philippines, like Thailand, like below the list of ranking? What is the difference? Okay, let me ask. Okay, I'm gonna ask Miss Aki. Okay, Miss Aki, if I belong to the top of the ranking, like America, Japan, and China, what does it mean, Miss Aki?
One
Yeah.
more,
Oh,
please.
one more time. Okay, okay. So, Miss Aki, what does it mean if, for example, I came from like America, China, and Japan? It's number two, number three, and number four of GDP ranking. What does it mean?
They are rich.
Oh yes, guys, you're very rich. Very good. So if the countries they are on the top of the ranking, so it means they are rich countries like America, China, and Japan. Very good, Miss Aki. Okay, next, how about Miss Yuka? Miss Yuka, what does it mean if you belong to the 32nd, to the 40th, to the 50th ranking?
This is poverty.
Yes. Poverty. One more time.
Poverty.
Very good. So teacher, it means that these countries, they suffer poverty. It means there are people there who are very poor. Okay, and that's the reason why Philippines is experiencing poverty because we belong to the 32nd world ranking. Okay? All right, very good. So this time, guys, let's find out here. Okay, so here, just like most developing countries, the Philippines is also suffering from poverty and its effects. By the way, when we say developing countries, these are the countries below the ranking, like 32 to the least one. Developing countries. Japan, America, China, we call that one, guys, developed countries. It means they're already rich. Okay? All right, good job. Okay, so this time I have here four pictures. So I want to ask Miss Hannah. Okay, Miss Hannah, what can you see in the first picture? So it's the condition of the Philippines. What do you think is this?
Oh,
This is house.
Yes. Yes, Miss Hannah. Yeah. Do you think
Uh,
they have a good house, Miss Hannah?
mm, it, it, it's
Mm.
small.
Very good. Teacher, is that a
sure.
house? It's very small. Very good.
Uh,
Yeah, so we call this one, guys, slum area. So, yeah, people who don't have like houses, they will stay here. So, it's not really a house, but they don't have any choice because they cannot sleep on the street. So, this just stay here. Okay? Thank you, Miss Hannah. Okay, next, how about Miss Akare? Miss Akare, how about the second picture? What can you see in the second picture?
Uh, the boy take care of children.
Very good. Okay, can you please, how about the food that they are eating, Miss Akare? Is it healthy or is it good?
Uh, no healthy.
Exactly. It's not healthy. They don't have enough food to eat, guys. There. Okay. Thank you, Miss Akare. Okay, next. How about, let me have Miss Yuka. Miss Yuka, how about the third picture? What is this?
This is a hospital.
Exactly, yeah. So these are hospital beds. So as you can see, it's very crowded. There are a lot of people here. This one. Okay, thank you, Miss Yuka. Next, how about Miss Aki? What can you see in the fourth picture, Miss Aki?
Children take a class.
Very good. But as you can see, their classroom is not so good, unlike your classroom here in Japan. So it's not so good compared to your classroom. Okay? But anyways, don't worry. Let's find out more. So the first picture, it's about homelessness. So when you say homelessness, people don't have enough houses to live. They don't have houses. Okay, so we have here information, guys. May I ask Miss Akare to read the first and the second point? And for the third and the fourth, this is for Miss Yuka. Let's start.
Homelessness is related to unemployment. There are approximately 4.5
4.5.
4.5 million homeless people in the Philippines. Around 25 205
250.
250,000 of these are children.
All right. Thank you, Miss Akare. Okay, next.
Their
Okay,
income
Miss Yuka, this is for Miss Yuka.
sorry.
It's fine, Miss Akare. Okay, Miss Yuka, you can start.
Okay. Their income ranges from $1 to $3 in a day. Some homeless people beg or search for food from garbage.
Garbage. Oh, very good. So trash bin, garbage can. So that's that one. Okay, very good. Okay, so this time, thank you, Miss Yuka. So this time, let me check if you really understood what your classmates read, guys. Okay, let me have Miss Hannah. Okay, Miss Hannah, I have a question for you. Miss Hannah, what is the reason why there's homelessness in the Philippines? It's related to what? Yeah. A home,
uh,
yes.
Uh,
I think
Mm.
under quality of education.
Wow, that's a good one. Yes, yes. That could be one reason, and it's also related to unemployment. Okay, when we say unemployment, teacher, what is unemployment, teacher? So when we say unemployment, it means people don't have work, they don't have job. So that's unemployment. That's why they don't have house to live, because they don't have money, they don't have work. Okay? All right, next, let me have Miss Aki. So Miss Aki, how many how many homeless people in the Philippines?
There are approximately 4.5 million homeless people.
Very good. So there are 4.5 million, and in the Philippines, if they work, they can only get little money, only $1, guys, and $3 in a day. So it's very small. All right. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, next, let's move on to the next problem. And the second picture, it's all about malnutrition. Okay, when we say malnutrition, it means the quality of food is not good. It's not healthy. Like that. Okay, I will have Miss Hannah to read point 1 and 2. And the last point, this is for Miss Aki. All right, there. Okay, let's start, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
1 in 3 children in the Philippines has had their growth slowed down by ma- m- malnutrition.
Very good. Mhm.
Sign of malnutrition is often missed in the Philippines due to lack of education the public receives on nutrition.
Miss Aki.
People who experience malnutrition tend to have lower incomes than those who did not. Overall malnutrition take away $328 billion of Philippines GDP a year.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Aki. So, guys, in the Philippines, guys, because people here, we don't, not all of us have work or job, and we are just earning less amount of money. So that's why maybe the family cannot provide good food to their children. So that's why their children are they're very weak, and they're very thin. Their body is not good. So that's malnutrition. Okay, but I have your question, guys. How about in Japan? So what kind of services does Japanese government give to make sure that children are healthy? Okay, so what does your government give in Japan to make sure that Japanese children, can eat good food? Okay, who wants to answer? Okay, okay. I will call someone. Okay, let me have Miss Akari. Okay, so Miss Akari. Okay, so Miss Akari, in Japan, what does your government do to make sure you're eating healthy, or the children are eating healthy food?
mm, uh, Japanese children
Mm-hmm.
uh, go to school or kindergarten,
Okay.
uh, and uh, 給食 school lunch.
A school lunch. Wow, that's good.
They can eat school lunch at school or kindergarten.
Oh, that's nice. Is it free, Miss Akare?
Yes,
Oh,
free free not free.
not free. Okay. Okay. So children need to pay, Miss Akare. Okay.
uh,
Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. That's it, Miss Akare.
Uh,
All right. Okay, very good. Okay, yes, Miss Akare, do you have something to add? Yes. So, Miss Akari, in Japanese school, so you have school lunch and children can buy food there, healthy food.
yes.
Oh, okay, good. How about Japanese, like Japanese government, does they like do they give like free food to the children? Like only free food? Oh, this is for you. This is for free. No pay. No
Oh,
need to pay. Yes.
free food.
No.
I'm not sure.
Sure. Okay, it's fine, Miss Akare.
Um,
Okay. Thank you, Miss Akare. That's a good one. How about Miss Hannah? Miss Hannah, in your city, does your government like give free food to children? Miss Hannah?
Mm, oh, oh, I don't know.
No, no. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Not a problem, guys. Okay. But I think your government, maybe they provide free food to everyone. Okay? Alright, but anyways, this time let's move on to the next issue in the Philippines. So aside from malnutrition, we also experience poor health care. It means, okay, in the hospitals, like the okay, the bed, they are not enough for the people, so it's the quality of the hospitals and the healthcare, it's not so good, it's poor. Okay, all right, so this time I will ask Miss Yuka to read this part here, 1 and 2. Okay, you can start, Miss Yuka.
The WHO refers to Filipino healthcare system as broken. There is a history of unfair and unequal
Mm-mm.
access to health service that significantly affects the poor.
Mm.
The Philippines has a high maternal mortality rate
Mm-hmm.
and newborn maternity
Mo-
mate-
mortality.
mortality rate and high fertility rate.
All right, very good. Thank you, Miss Yuka. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, in the Philippines, unlike in Japan, so in Philippines, guys, if rich and poor, they have an equal health service. So mostly rich people, they can go to very good kind of of hospital, like hospital for rich people. So if you are poor, then you will just go to the public hospital. So in public hospital, the quality of healthcare there, it's not so good. Okay, and another one, in the Philippines, lots of like mothers, they give birth to kids almost a year. So yes, having a baby in the Philippines is not a problem because we have a lot of babies here in the Philippines. So that's it. Okay, just for a moment there. Okay, for a moment. Okay. All right, very good. All right, this one. Okay, so here. Okay, there. Okay, so here, that's the reason why, guys. Okay, in the Philippines, the healthcare quality is it's very bad. Okay? All right. Okay. By the way, guys, okay, so here, we have here that significantly affects the poor people. So it means when we say significantly affects the poor people, it means it's it's greatly affect them. So it has a big impact to the poor people. This one. Okay, so since poor people cannot go to good hospitals, so it means they will just go to like public hospital, which is not really good. So it has a big effect on them. Okay? All right. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Next, how about the question? So guys, I have here a few questions to answer. So in Japan, guys, what are the good things or what are the benefits that you can get from your hospitals? Is it for free? Can you go to all kinds of hospital in Japan? Uh, whether you're poor or rich, do you have equal healthcare service there? So teacher want to know. Okay, so let me have. Okay, I'm gonna have. Aki, okay, Miss Aki. So Miss Aki, can you tell me about Japanese healthcare, like Japanese hospitals? Do you think do you have good hospitals in Japan?
Japanese hospital
Mm.
is Japanese hospital has high quality system.
Oh wow, very good. So wow, that's a good one. So in Japanese hospital, like compare in the Philippines, guys, you have high quality of healthcare in Japan. All right, good. How about I'm gonna ask Miss Hannah. Okay, Miss Hannah, do you have free healthcare service in Japan? If you go to hospital, is it for free?
Oh, no,
No.
no, not free.
Not free. Okay. Please tell me more, Miss Hannah.
Not free, but I we shouldn't entire of fee.
Ah.
Mm, mm,
Mm-hmm. So, Miss Hannah, you mean like it depends on the hospital, but most of the hospitals, if you go there, you're not entitled to pay. So
mm,
it's okay if you will not pay.
yes,
Alright. Oh, okay. That's very good. So unlike here in the Philippines, so we cannot do that. So it's a big difference. Okay? Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you, Miss Hannah. Okay, next, let's move on, guys, to the last one. So it's the under-resourced school. So teacher, what does it mean? So if we say under-resourced school, guys, it means we don't have enough schools here in the Philippines. We don't have enough books. We don't have enough materials at school. Like we don't use iPad at school. We just use the traditional one. So as you can see here, it's very limited. Okay, so let's try to read more. Okay, let me have Miss Akare for the first point. Okay, and let me have Miss Aki for the second and for the third. Okay, let's start, guys.
In the Philippines, since many children in rural public schools can't afford stationery, stationery
Good.
or lunch, teachers buy things for them.
Mm. Miss Aki.
Some schools are so remote, and because there are no school bus, children have to swim rivers and
Climb.
climb dangerous mountains to go to school. As a result, 1 in 6 children don't go to school.
Very good. Okay, nice one, guys. So, a teacher will just explain a bit. Okay, so in the Philippines, as I said a while ago, so there are no enough materials for the kids. So kids cannot buy their own paper, cannot buy their own pen, cannot buy their own lunch. So that's why most of the teachers, they will buy it for the kids because their parents don't have like enough money to give them what they need at school. Yeah, and in addition, in Philippines, like if you live in the countryside area, so it's very difficult for us to go to the school. So some of the children will swim like on the river and then climb dangerous mountain just for them to go to school. So we don't have Shinkansen train in the Philippines, so we just walk and others will climb dangerous mountains to go to school. So it's very bad. Okay, so as a result, 1 in 6 children, so for 6 children who wants to go to school, only one can go because the situation is very difficult like that. Okay, but how about in Japan? So I want to know more in Japan, guys. So unlike here in the Philippines, I know it's a difficult situation to have here in the Philippines. How about there in Japan? Like, do you have good education there? So can you use iPad, can you use like a lot of books in your school? So I want to know. Let me have Miss Hannah for that.
Yes.
Yes.
I think mm, my country, uh, yes,
Mm.
I get enough education support by my country.
Mm.
Uh, yes, I could went to junior high school, and
Wow.
college. So I I'm satisfied
Wow.
with my uh, support.
Wow. Wow. That's a good one, Miss Hannah. I think it's very true. Like in Japan, your government really provide everything to the students. So Miss Hannah, she is satisfied with the government support in terms of education in Japan. That's a good to know, Miss Hannah. Thank you. How about Miss Yuka? Okay, Miss Yuka, in Japan, is it easy for you to go to school? Do you need to swim or do you need to climb Fujisan like that just to go to the school? Yes.
One more time.
Oh, sure. Okay, so Miss Yuka, like in Japan, is it easy for you to go to school, or do you need to swim, or you just need to like get on Shinkansen or maybe buses? So how do you get to school, Miss Yuka?
Walking.
By walking. Oh, that's so nice. Is your school near, Miss Yuka?
Yes.
Okay, what if Miss Yuka, my school is very far? How can I get there if I live in Japan?
Mm, transportation.
Transportation. Oh, what kind of transportations do you have there in Japan, Miss Yuka?
Bus.
Bus, so it's very easy. Oh, yeah. Do you have trains as well? Do you have Shinkansen, Miss Yuka?
No.
No, okay. So buses, it's common in Japan, especially if you go to school. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Miss Yuka. So guys, I guess you're very lucky to have a good government. So let's just have a review first before moving on. So let's have the first issue in the Philippines. What is this, Miss Aki? The first problem in the Philippines, it's
Homeless.
homelessness. Okay, what do you mean with homelessness, Miss Aki? Yeah,
Oh, homelessness
yeah. What is this?
is related to employment.
Very good. It's related to employment and homelessness. It means, okay, people don't have houses to live. That's homelessness. Okay. Next, let me have the second one. Let me have Miss Akare. How about this one? What's the second issue in the Philippines, Miss Akare? It's
Malnutrition.
very good. What do you mean with malnutrition as we discussed, Miss Akare?
Uh, Philippines has had their growth slowed down by malnutrition.
Very good.
Uh,
Malnutrition. That's a good one. So it means in the Philippines, people cannot buy good quality, healthy food because they don't have enough money. Okay, so we call that one malnutrition. Okay. Okay, good. Next, let me have the last one, Miss Hannah.
For healthcare,
Okay, what does it mean, Miss Hannah? Poor healthcare.
um, poor people don't take care of high quality of healthcare.
Very good. That's a good one, Miss Hannah. So poor people cannot have a good quality of healthcare. Nice one, Miss Hannah. Thank you. Next, let me have Miss Yuka. Miss Yuka, how about this? What is the last problem of the Philippines?
In the Philippines, since many children is
No.
rural,
This one,
uh,
Miss Hannah. Okay, it's under Miss Yuka.
under
Resourced. Can you see there? Okay, so
under researched schools.
very good.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay, what does this mean, Miss Yuka, based on our discussion? What is under-resourced schools? What kind of condition is this?
Mm,
Do we have good quality of education or bad quality of education? Do we have good school in the Philippines or not good school?
not good school.
Very good. So under resort schools, it means not good school. It means we don't have enough classroom, we don't have enough books. Like it's difficult for us to go to school, so that's what it means. Okay? All right,
Okay.
very good. Nice one. Okay, so I guess guys, that's all for that part. So here, let's move on to the next part. Okay? Are we still okay? Are we still good? Okay, that's nice. Okay, so this time, let's move on here. The reasons why these problems are happening in the Philippines. So this time, let's find out the reason. Well, in the Philippines, the school is bad, the hospital is not good, the food there, it doesn't have good quality, and okay, a lot of people are suffering poverty. So there are three main reasons, guys. Miss Hannah, please read number one.
Oh, and natural disasters.
Very good. So, teacher, what is natural disaster? So, just as what you can see in the pictures, typhoon, earthquake, like that, flood. So, we call that one disasters, guys. Okay? Bad events. Okay, good. How about next? Let me have Miss Aki. How about this one, Miss Aki?
Unmanaged population growth.
Okay, so teacher, what is unmanaged population growth? Okay, it means in the Philippines, guys, we have a lot of like people. Like in one family, there are 10 or 12 kids. So there's a lot of babies. So that's why parents cannot give enough food to them because they have many babies. Okay? Next, let's have the last one, Miss Akare.
lack of good job.
Yeah, so as what teacher said, we don't have good jobs in the Philippines, guys. So we only get a little amount of money with our job. So that's the reason why we have these problems. Okay? All right, very good. Okay, so right now let's discuss more just for a moment. Okay. All right. So here we have here population growth. Okay, let me have Miss Hannah to read 1 and 2, and Miss Akari will have the last one. Okay,
For
let's.
people, oh,
Okay,
sorry.
yes, Miss Hannah. Yes, let's start.
For people have bigger families, average number of children per family, 4 children. Ah, hmm?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Miss Hannah. Miss Akare.
Poor parents can't give basic needs to children, such as food. Children of poor parents can't go to school.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Akari. So in the Philippines, guys, as what I've said, we have bigger families. So it means in one family, there are 12 or 10 children. So it's very big. And the average number of children per every family, it's 4 children. So it means children don't have enough food and children can't go to school because they have a lot of babies in the Philippines. Okay, how about in Japan? I want to ask Aki. Okay, Miss Aki, how about in Japan? How many children does each family have?
It's about two,
Two. Oh my
two,
god. Two children, very small, guys. Two children. Okay, so that's very nice. So unlike Philippines, there's a lot. So that's why in Japan you can go to schools, you can eat the food that you want because your parents can buy for the food. Okay? All right, very good. Okay, thank you. Please remember this one, guys. Next, let's move on to the next one. It's natural disasters. Okay, let me have Miss Yuka to read natural disasters. Miss Aki-chan to read this one. Okay, let's start, guys.
Natural disasters such as typhoon, earthquake, and volcanic
Mm,
eru- eruptions
eruptions.
happen a lot in the Philippines.
Okay, thank you, Miss Yuka. So here, natural disasters, guys, as what I've said, it's typhoon, earthquake, and volcanic eruptions. Teacher, what is volcanic eruption? Okay, so when you say volcanic eruptions, guys, it's like volcano. Volcano, and it will erupt. Like example, Fujisan. Okay, Fujisan is not an active volcano, but example, like Fujisan, and it will erupt. So we call that one volcanic eruptions. Okay? So happen a lot in the Philippines. Okay, very good, Miss Yuka. Next, let's have Miss Aki.
the poorest population, the farmers are affected by these disasters. These disasters have cost the Philippines $23 billion in damages since 1990.
All right, very good. Okay, Miss Aki. Okay, so I will ask Miss Akare. Okay, so Miss Akare, based on this one, who are the poorest population in the Philippines, Miss Akare?
Or 100
I don't know.
Philippines.
No, okay. So Miss Akari, in the Philippines, who are the poorest people affected by
Ah,
disasters? Yes, they are
farmer.
very good. So they are the farmers. So if there will be like typhoon, earthquake, guys, so the poorest people that will get affected will be the farmers. They will suffer a lot. Okay, and let me have Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah, how much how much does the Philippine government spend for the damages brought about by the disasters?
23 billion.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Hannah. So, of course, if there will be earthquake, typhoon, guys, the government will help the people and they will spend $23 billion for that. So, it's very big. Okay, so this time I want to know. So, I guess in Japan, you also have disasters there. So, like earthquake, typhoon, volcanic eruption. So, I want to know, guys, how does your government help you? Okay, during this time. Okay, I'm gonna ask Miss Yuka. Okay, so Miss Yuka, if you have earthquake and typhoon in Japan, how does your government help you?
Make a donate.
Oh wow, that's a good one. So the government gives donation. Thank you, Miss Yuka. That's a good one. Okay, how about Miss Akare? How does your government help you?
Mm, uh, help the farmer. Uh, how
Okay, very good, Miss Akare. Okay, very good. So the government help the farmers. Very good, nice one. Okay, how about Miss Aki? Last one, Miss Aki. How does the government help you during disasters? Does the government give you food, money, or what?
They help
Mm-hmm. The help.
uh, fix the
Okay, you can do it. Kambate, Miss Aki. Okay, so maybe the government. Yes, Miss Aki. Yes.
they help their uh, destruction place.
Wow, that's a good one. Very good. So the government help fix the destructed place, like the damages brought about by the disaster. So they will help it. They will help fix those buildings, like maybe the people there. All right. Okay. Well, very good, Miss Aki. And yes, very good, girls. So, by the way, girls, we still have two more reasons to discuss. But this time, I know you're a bit tired, okay, because it's very long session. So, guys, I will give you guys 5 minutes to take a break. I want you to relax there. So, you can turn off your camera and microphone. Just relax a bit for 5 minutes, and we will go back around 2:15 in Japan. So we will continue the lesson. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, do you have questions with this one, girls? Questions?
No,
None so far.
no, I
Okay.
haven't.
No, I haven't. Okay, that's good. So you can turn off your camera and microphone, then have a rest for 5 minutes. Okay, see you later, girls. All right,
see
see
you? Thank
ya.
you.
You're welcome, girls.